So let's look at another post in the Korean Eternity section. So in search of our ancestors' legacy, for those of you who are waiting for Unreal development, I would like to briefly explain how the Eternity project is progressing from the concept stage. The Eternity project is not a project to create something completely new. That's good. This is a large-scale update project that maintains the memories that Militians remember while improving quality. Yeah, I think that's a really good thing to keep in mind. A lot of players have been in Mabinogi a long time, and they don't want something completely new. They want a lot of things to stay the same, but improve. So how can we renew the existing things without damaging the emotions remembered by Militians? The first step in that process is to figure out what the current creation was made for. So this is the Fountain of Dumbarton, which every Militian has seen at least once. 20 years ago, what was the intention of our ancestors, written as ancestors and read as previous developers when they developed this fountain? So here you can see 3 images of the fountain. One big one here, and 2 smaller images here. What kind of shape were you trying to express? What is the hole behind it? The answer was found in my ancestor's original painting from 20 years ago. So here's the concept art for it 20 years ago. Also, judging from the religious symbol behind the fountain, the hairstyle, and the shape of the chair, I thought the person sitting was Limerak. That's why I worked in this direction, hoping to create a feeling of compassion. So the statue for the fountain is supposed to be the same as what you see on the stained glass church window. The picture below is the result of my efforts to breathe life into the scenery of Dumbarton while keeping the concept intention of that time alive. So yeah, this looks pretty good for the new fountain in Unreal. And this is the fountain at night when it's darker out. So to create a mood where you can feel the benevolence of Limerak, we place candles to add to the atmosphere of this fountain so that it can be enjoyed at night. So next we're going to look at the magic school. I wonder what the intention was behind those 3 long poles hanging from the roof. Did they want to hang a flag? This also allows us to read the direction of the concept from 20 years ago. So I think this drawing here is what Dumbarton used to look like 20 years ago, like a long time ago. I know that Dumbarton got like a update at some point over the years, so that's why this like structure is here. They removed that when they updated it, I think. The initial concept was to include a flag, but it seems to have been removed for some reason. If the flag couldn't be added due to a specification limitation that prevented it from moving, I wanted to include it, and the original drawing below is what I intended to do. So here's a drawing of what the new magic school will look like, and it looks really good. It was a good idea to add a staircase here. And here you can see a flag in the center and 2 weather vanes on the left and right side. Of course, we don't just make it as is. Here's the current idea. Instead of going with 3 flags, I've mixed in a weather vane to add some fun. We also added a school bell that wasn't there before, so there's a new bell on the side. In order to resolve the inconveniences that existed while using this school, we have also improved the route to make moving around more convenient. In this way, we are trying to create things now, 20 years later, that we could not create back then. Then what about the character? It's not just the background that tries to preserve the original sensibility. Let's take the monster imp as an example. Both the left and the right are imps, since they are the same species should their appearances match to some extent. So this is like a commerce imp, and this is like just a normal imp enemy. The imp on the right came out later, so it has fewer sharp edges and looks more complete. Also, in terms of cuteness, the one on the right is cuter. Since both are the same race called imps, it would be right to renew them so that they look similar. But is it really right to break the image that the character imp has? If you think about the symbolism of the character imp that the Militian remembers, it would not be right to renew this guy in a cute way. So this is what the imps are going to look like in Unreal. So the image of the existing imp has been maintained, but the form has been renewed with better quality. So yeah, it still looks like the same imp from the current game, just still a little creepy though. So here you can see the comparison, existing imp on the left, and the imp renewed in Unreal on the right. Preserving the Aran scenery that Militians loved while also adding new things to make the scenery in their memories beautiful. This is how the development of Eternity's project is progressing. So yeah, I think they have the right idea. Keep the game the same, but renew it and make it look better. Because there are a lot of players that have been playing this game for 10, 15, 20 years, and we don't want a completely new game. We want to keep the game looking the same, but better. So they definitely have the right idea. Alright, let's look at some Eternity gameplay here. So this is like the Dumbarton area, right outside the Moongate. This looks really good.
어떠실까요? 익숙하면서도 새로운 느낌이죠.
What do you think? It feels familiar yet new. Many people watching are probably watching the broadcast now.
차이가 좀 많이 느껴지실까요?
Do you feel a lot of difference?
네. 하지만 이제 지금 라이브 서버에서 보실 수 있는 덤바튼도 우리를 21년 동안 맞이해준 그 정겨움과 매력이 있죠.
And there's a cutscene when you enter Dumbarton here, which is pretty cool.
네, 덤바튼 들어갈 때 개발 버전으로 컷신을 만들어 봤습니다. 덤바튼 전경을 한번 보여드리고요. 네, 분수대에 드디어 물이 흐릅니다.
Yeah, the fountain looks really good. And we've known about the added staircases for a while. Make it easier to move around.
안녕하세요.
Looks like that character has one of the newer cattails.
저는 웃는 모습이 예쁜 이 캐릭터의 시연을 맡기고 네 올라가서 뵙겠습니다.
Oh, and this is just a brief part where the director talks to the audience. So we'll skip through most of this and get right back to the gameplay. Yeah, there's the director, the Korean director of Mabinogi.
디렉터님이 전해주신 소식에 이어드리는 즐거운 시간이 되시기
반응도 마찬가지였습니다. 인터넷 걸로 알고 정말 많은 플레이할 수 있는
산에 저희가 네
어떤 내용이 찾으셨는데 한다는 게 어떤 느낌 로그인해서 접속했던
소개.
Okay, now we're back in game. I like this skill bar down here. I think this looks fine. I hope we can move it around though. Like, I'd like to have the freedom to move it like anywhere we want on the screen. That'd be kind of cool.
참고하시고 양해해서 봐주시면 감사하겠습니다.
네. 아까 전에 그
And in the very top right corner, you can see like the clock up here.
어디 한번 딴 데로 가볼까요? 어디 가볼 수 있는데?
한번 이동해 보겠습니다.
밤이네요, 밤.
Showing like the in-game time. They don't have a mini-map, so maybe the mini-maps aren't done yet.
네.
성당이잖아요. 스테인드 글라스네.
네. 스테인드 글라스도 저렇게 예쁘게 표현이 돼 있습니다.
And then they have like a health bar and a mana bar and a stamina bar below the skill stuff. Looks kind of similar to how it looks like on like FF14's interface.
불빛들을 좀 표현을 해서 밤에도 굉장히 예쁜
And a couple of other games.
크리스텔 많이 지금 외치고 계신데 크리스텔 한번 대화를 해볼까요?
좋네요. 예.
So they're gonna talk to Crystal.
밀레시아 여러분들이면은 아마 눈치채셨을 수도 있을 것 같은데 좀 포트레이트에 살짝 변화가 있죠. 네, 이렇게 몸도 생겼고 인상도
I like how they redid
매력을
books.
살리면서
That's pretty
변화를
cool.
좀 줘봤습니다.
네.
I like how the animation looks when you turn like a page in the book. It's like you're actually like reading a real book, and that's really cool.
그 마음을 같이 동화할 수 있는 그런 세심한 그런 부분까지 신경 쓰셨다는 생각이 좀 드는데 크리스텔과의 대화는 뭐 계속 하고 싶지만
네.
어떻게 더 대화를 나눠봐요 우리?
대화는 이제 더 깊게 나눌 필요 없을 것 같고 좀 이동해 볼까요?
딴 데 볼까요, 딴 데? 예. 여러분들.
Oh, and that's the inventory. Hang on. No, wait. Let's go back a second.
필요 없을 것 같고 좀 이동해 볼까요?
딴 데 볼까요?
Just take a look at that. So yeah, there's the inventory. I like the way that looks. That looks pretty similar to what we have already without any like huge changes. Overall, I'm a big fan of that. And it looks like the hanger there, that's probably the style tab, and then there's a bunch of other tabs for like other things. I'm sure one of these, like this might be the me inventory, and then like one of these is probably the VIP inventory too. And like another one's probably like Echo Stones.
여러분들을 위한 그
I think they're gonna show off the well next.
야.
물을 떠봐야
This is pretty cool. I like the animation for gathering water. How like the bucket goes down into the well like that and then comes back up. That's really cool.
우물물.
물도 이렇게 한번 떠보고 네, 계속 이동을 해보겠습니다. 물 그만 드세요. 빨리 이동하시죠.
목마르니까.
네, 서점 쪽으로 한번 가볼까 합니다.
서점. 서점하면 우리가 떠오르는
서점하면은 또
아이라인가? 아이라죠?
눈치채셨을까요?
Yeah, the bookstore. This looks nice.
허리를 조금 펴줬어요. 그리고
I think they updated her portrait a little bit too.
또 똘망똘망해졌죠.
책 많이 읽어갖고 힘들었는데 그런 부분에 대한 얘기를 좀 해주셨네. 정말 한 땀 한 땀 정성이 얼마나 많이 들어갔는지가 지금 이 장면에서 좀 보이네요.
네.
네.
다음은 학교로 가볼까요?
학교요. 맞아. 어이구. 스튜어트 선생님.
And sewer is outside the magic school. A couple of the NPCs are outside of the buildings they would usually be inside of.
스튜어트 선생님이 심고구랑
Oh yeah, they
같이
say like construction of the school is underway, so like the insides of buildings are not done yet.
나중에는 뭐
And let's go back up
심고구랑 같이 함께하고 있는.
right over here. You can also see how some of the grass is like clipping through the stone here. I'm not sure if that's like intentional or not. I don't know if they'll change that or not.
여러분께도 신고구의 축복이 있으시길 바랍니다.
And here's the new staircase. So instead of just the wall being here, there's actually a staircase here now, plus the two staircases on the left and right sides, like by the bookstore, and then the one way over there. So yeah, that's great. I think having the stairs in the center there makes it a lot easier to just go to the magic school.
나중에는 뭐 내부도 한번 기대해 볼게요. 예. 아 이제 야도 좀 나왔는데 일단 아무래도 지난번 겨울에도 만나봤지만 이게 계단 생긴 것도
네.
아 디테일을 많이 살리셨구나라는 좀 말씀을 많은 분들께서 해주시더라고요. 그러니까 이런 부분들이 계속 늘어나니까 더 밀레이션 분들이 이 다음 장면에 대해서 더 기대하시는 것 같아요. 또 한번 어디 가볼까요? 어디 가볼까요?
보겠습니다.
Yeah, Manus is in front of the healer's house there.
어이고, 야 많이 벌었네 구슬. 가로등 아유 씨.
올해 플레이하셨던 밀레시안 분들께는 네.
So yeah, I'll be curious to read a post about what they plan on doing about like the insides of old outdated buildings.
끝까지 하시네. 어디 가나요?
네, 남쪽으로 한번 나가 보겠습니다. 왕감자가 네.
Oh, and there's some players gathering potatoes out here.
많이 캐는데?
네,
그죠?
열심히 또 캐고 계십니다. 이상하게 잘 나오네요. 지금 확률 설정 잘못된 것 같은데.
휴지력키 슬쩍 뭔가 서리하는 사람인가?
아 잠깐만 저기
이거
감자 소리를 하고 있습니다.
이거 서리. 해돋이다.
네, 어떻게 소리하신 거죠?
Listen to those sound effects when they attack rats.
잘 활동하셨는데. 예.
That's really good. Those sound effects. You can hear like the blade.
아까 감자 캐는 모습도 그렇고 이렇게 늑대를 잡는 모습을 보면은 개발 서버에서 이렇게 이런 모습을 보면 옛날 생각이 저희도 굉장히 많이 납니다.
The bears look really cool too.
용감하게도 봄한테 시비를 걸고 있어요.
그러니까 약간 그 옛날 향수를 느낄 수 있는 장면들이 굉장히 많네요.
네.
좀 여러 탄데 거는데 좀 많이 거는 거 아니에요? 아이고. 아니 이 무기가 내가 하는 무기인데 저걸 들고 저렇게 되면 안 되는 거 아니에요? 말로 싸우는 거 아닌데.
And it looks like they're dying on purpose here to show us the death menu.
왜가?
컨트롤이 안 좋은 거 절대 아니고요. 이제 여러분들께 행동불능 보여드리고 싶어서.
It looks really good.
이 곰이 진짜. 이 곰이.
저 눈치 없는 곰을
끝내봐.
당장 처리하겠습니다.
이럴 수 있었구나. 그랬는데 참
나오를
나오가
보여드리고 싶었는데.
아니.
네, 저희가 갈 때만. 네.
갈 때만. 이거 진짜 다르네요. 갈 때만.
네, 굉장히 감성적인 모습들이 많이 연출이 되죠.
네, 사진 포인트도 많은 것 같아요.
네, 스샷 찍기 정말 좋을 것 같죠.
그리고 몰래 뭐가 젖소.
네, 그리고 이제 젖소도 나옵니다.
어이구.
젖소가 나왔으니까 또 이제 우유를 짜봐요. 젖소 보이실까요? 이제 젖소에 털이 윤기가 좀 자르르 흐릅니다.
잘 먹었네. 예. 이런 디테일 어떠세요? 괜찮아요? 이거 굉장히 많은 분들께서 이 윤기를 위해서 파이팅한 것도 도움이 되네. 예.
네, 그럼 또 이동을 해볼까요?
어디로 가나요?
네, 젖소가 있고
양털 되나?
네,
양한테
양한테 한번 가보. 네, 양이 좀 있네요.
양?
아 여긴 허브.
Oh, there's some herbs out here too. I didn't notice that when I first watched this.
원래 허브가 없는데 시연을 위해서 이제 한번 여기다가 이렇게 심어서 보여드려 본 거고.
아.
시연을 위해서 이제 한번 여기다가 이렇게 심어서. 허브가 없어요. 원래 허브가 없는데.
And you can see, like, back there, you can see the dungeon stone. So the dungeon stone guide, NPC, and all that stuff is back there. I don't think they go back there in this video, but at least they're getting the area set up.
시연을 위해서 이제 한번 여기다가 이렇게 심어서 보여드려 본 거고.
아. 네. 양털을 너무 고급 도구로 깎는 거 아니에요?
Gathering some wool.
이게 또 마비노기의 묘미죠. 나부로 양털을 깎고 있습니다.
이게 양털 도대체 얼마짜리인 거예요?
Yeah, it looks alright.
정말 고급 양털이네. 손길 피하지. 나보고 너무 날카로워.
문게이트는
네.
지금은 작동을 하지 않지만 나중에 또 문게이트가 작동하는 예쁜 모습을 보여드릴 수 있을 것 같습니다. 안으로 들어가 보죠.
그러니까 양 얼굴도 너무 귀여웠어.
아시다시피 지금 이제 실시간으로 흐르는 시간이다 보니까 낮도 되게 예쁜데 지금 밤이 돼서
Oh yeah, there's the unicorn statue.
여기는 네 유니콘 동상입니다. 해외 밀리시안 분들도 여기 굉장히 애정하시는 장소거든요.
이분들 아까 봤던 분 같은데 심고구하고 북마정.
신고구가 자꾸 따라옵니다. 네.
네.
북마정도 여기 있고요.
화면을 너무 좋아하는데 이분들. 네.
유니콘 동상 어떠실까요?
이거 좋죠?
네,
포토 스팟 하면 이럴 만한 데가 없으니까 다 나머지 분들 사진 찍으러 왔구나. 예. 그러면 이거 또 다른 것도 할 수 있나요? 뭐
네, 한번 또 시몬한테 가보겠습니다. 아까 말씀드린 대로 내부 공사 중이라 시몬도 나와 있습니다.
날씨가 좋으니까 야외 작업 좋아요.
네, 그렇죠.
야외 작업 좋지.
Yeah, and Simon's in front of his shop because it's just not done yet. Oh, so here's like the crafting menu for tailoring. That looks good.
단순히 저희가 포팅만 하는 게 아니라 편의성이나 아니면 기능 측면에서도 훨씬 더 좋은 경험을 제공해 드리기 위해서 여러 가지로 고민하면서 개발을 하고 있습니다.
And the animations look good too.
저 물레도 딱 할 때만 돌아가네요.
네, 그렇죠. 이렇게 깨알 같은 연출도 신경 쓰고 있습니다.
디테일. 어깨 나가겠네 시몬. 어쨌든 뭐 어깨 좀 안 좋을 것 같은데.
저 어깨가 괜찮습니다.
네.
드디어.
쌩쌩해.
근데 저 얼굴은 지금 임시로 적용된 거라서 시몬이 갑자기 초미남이 된 건 아니고요. 네. 시몬도 이제 본인의 얼굴을 찾을 겁니다.
밤에 조명 밑에서는 좀 다르게 보이니까 또 우리가. 네.
염색을 보여드리겠습니다.
Oh yeah, and the dyeing menu they're working on, that looks good.
있잖아요. 이 의상도 이제 이터니티 버전으로 새로 만들어본 의상이고 그 의상에
So it looks like they're just doing like a test play of everything they've done like up until this point.
한뎁스에서 편하게 하실 수 있는 그런 방식을 좀 굉장히 고민을 많이 하고 있고요. 그리고 이제 염색뿐만이 아니라 다른 컨텐츠들도 이런 방식으로 이런 방향.
Because most of the stuff we've seen before in like previous updates, except for like the character creation menu.
저분이 리뷰를 참 좋아하세요. 네, 리뷰를
This time it's more about like actually testing out what they've done and like seeing how well it performs.
시연하시는 분이 계속 리뷰를 모집하고 있습니다.
누가 시연하셨는지는 정보를 주셨네요. 네.
이제 또 한번 다음 또 밖으로 나가 보겠습니다.
염색까지 딱 봤으니까 아무래도 우리가 고구? 어디요? 어디 가요?
가보자고 조금 올드한 것 같은데
실시간 디스.
자, 덤바튼 밖으로 나가서
Alright, they're gonna fight an armored bear.
아머베어가
이거 피오드에 있던 친구 아니에요?
The armored bear looks pretty cool.
아머베어인데 보여드리고 싶어서 소환을 해봤습니다.
And you can see they haven't added the NPCs in front of it yet, but they have the commerce tent out there, the trading tent.
잘 아시겠죠? 지금 스킬도 저희가 새로 이제 기획된 스킬들을 적용해서 전투의 방향성을 지금 테스트를 해보고 있는 과정이라고 보시면 됩니다.
암호배어도 훨씬 더 좀 뭔가 좀 다른 느낌 나네요.
네. 그리고 지금
Living outside the walls of Dumbarton must be kind of scary. I mean,
아이고.
there's a light on in that house next to them.
뭐야.
Imagine just like being a simple farmer and like
네, 좀 살려주세요.
looking out your window and they're superpowered characters fighting a giant bear.
살려달라고. 파기 없대. 버리고 가자고? 어이 세상은 그래요. 이렇게 날카로운 거예요.
여러분 저게 다 애드림입니다 지금.
어느 순간
굉장히 잘 해주고 계시네요.
본인들도 지금 즐기고 계시네.
네, 그리고 눈치채셨는지 모르겠는데 지금 이동 속도도 지금 그냥 시연을 위해서 잠깐 적용한 게 아니라 실제로 지금보다 더 높은 이동 속도를 적용하고 거기서부터 게임을 재설계해보는 그런 과정을 거치고 있습니다.
아.
Oh wait, did that person just activate Spellwalk? That one back there? Let's see.
재설계해보는 그런 과정을 거치고 있습니다.
아.
Yeah, that must be what the effect for Spellwalk looks like. That blue aura like around their feet and legs.
아, 저건 아까 제가 생성한 캐릭터네요.
맨 앞에 있다. 예, 밀레시아님. 예.
지금 여기 계신 분들은
Oh, and there's someone charging up Ice Spear. You can see the icon and the skill.
어이.
Yeah, it looks good.
어이.
So they're all showing a lot of stuff off.
시키지도 않은 멋을 부리고 있는. 아, 네. 네.
어떤 분들이에요?
네, 여기 계신
Charging up
분들은
Thunder.
지금 실제 마비노기
I use Thunder a lot, so that looks pretty cool.
이터니티 개발팀 분들입니다.
아.
인사 한번 하시죠.
안녕하세요. 이야, 이게 전 AI인 줄 알았는데 그게 아니었네요.
네, 실제 개발팀 분들이고
네.
지금 이 시간에도 개발을 진행하고 계시다가 이제 밀레시안 여러분들께 직접 이터니티의 모습을 보여드리고 싶어서 이렇게 모여봤습니다.
I want to show you what Eternity looks like. So yeah, they've done a good job showing what like we can expect from this update. So far, this looks really good.
아, 오늘이요?
네.
주말에?
네, 지금 실제로 판교에 계십니다.
아니 왜 야아라고 하면서 속으로 다 웃고 있어요? 잘한다 잘한다는 눈빛으로.
네, 행복하시죠?
네.
여러분 그래도 행복하시죠?
호호 나.
And it's good that they all have like a variety of different like outfits and skills and stuff to show off.
네, 근데 진짜로 저분들 판파 오고 싶어 하셨는데 못 오셨죠.
아이고. 그래 다 행복하대요.
Like we see Tails, Halos,
유튜브 보기 힘드니까. 이 개발진 여러분들도 좀 따뜻한 말씀 해주세요 그래도.
skills, wings.
개발팀 여러분, 네, 밀레시안 여러분께 지금 개발팀 여러분들 지금 고생하셨다고 박수 한번 주시면 감사하겠습니다. 아시다시피 판교까지 좀 멀어서
That character is showing the resting skill.
맞아. 이제 느끼셨다. 이제 느끼셨다. 아 라이브다 정말. 생 라이브.
네, 이제 개발팀 분들 이제 돌아가셔서 다시 개발 마저 하시면 됩니다. 안녕.
맞아요. 배고프다 뭐 이런 얘기를 하는데 그래요. 뭐 퇴근도 중요하지만 인터넷 기발은 계속 돼야 되는 거니까 그렇죠? 예. 그러니까 여러분 안녕히 가세요. 개발하러. 뭐 퇴근은 뭐 그렇답니다.
물론 할 일 다 하시면 퇴근하셔도 되죠. 할 일 다 하고 이제 퇴근하시면 됩니다.
가족이 있어요는 너무 심하잖아. 어떻게?
화가 많이 나셨나봐요.
뭘 자꾸 던지려고 그러네. 예.
So this is pretty cool. They've dropped some items on the floor here. it looks like there's some berries, and you can see them from a few different angles too. And then that's something from like tailoring, like maybe some thread. And then that's herb, probably a yellow or a gold herb.
저번에도 한번 보여드렸죠, 마나실드.
Oh, and there's a potato. Well, maybe that's, I don't know, that could be a coconut too. But there's that.
이분이 아까 그 개발 리더 분이신 거죠? 아까 우리 시연해 주신 분들.
아, 그리고 지금 이제 저 대신 시연을 통해서 여러분들께
So it's just cool to like see how even those items that are dropped on the ground look better.
저분은 네, 개발.
And there was the guy playing when the director was talking after the director went on stage.
수염이 없으시던데.
But yeah, that's pretty much all the gameplay from the fantasy party. There we go. Forgot to load up Xanafiedlion there for a second. Alright, so we're ready to go. Let's do some streaming today. I guess there's a quality of life live stream tomorrow. They're gonna go over like the upcoming quality of life updates for this month. So that official Mabby stream is going on tomorrow at 2 p.m. I'll be sure to catch that. And today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, so I can only get 3 more of these spirit stones, I think, before they're gone. The flying high thing ends and the master plan does, right? Like the flying high is... yeah, that's ending on the 11th. It's too bad. I like these spirit stones. They make leveling my spirit weapon way easier. This master plan event has been insane. Like, this is by far the most, like, crazy master plan event we've ever had. Let's go ahead and stick those up there. Too much crap in my inventory. Wait, so where are we at with the spirit weapon? I'm really working on my scythe right now. Okay, we'll take that up. What skill do I want to focus on next? Performs additional attack in a 100 centimeter radius. with 4% damage of Astral Reeve's base attack. That's pretty good. This is good when I'm low on HP. Like, this grants 2% bonus damage for talent attacks performed on enemies when they're under 30% HP. Yeah, so this is a lot of damage when they're weak. Let's go with this one. And we need, what, 3 points for the next level? Okay, so... let's go find out what the veteran dungeon is today, real quick. I don't know when I'm going to do that today, but let's find out like what it is, and we'll probably get the normal daily dungeon too. I'm almost done leveling up Harmonic Saint. We're at... oh, well, I guess I'm in Dark Diviner right now, but I think I'm like level 41 in Harmonic Saint. Actually, this will tell me, won't it? Oh, 42. Okay. So yeah, 8 more levels on that before we're all done. Got Rundle Dungeon today. That's great. I like Rundle Dungeon. Okay, let's go figure out what the normal daily dungeon is. Hello, personal shop. What are you selling? Some enchant scrolls. And I kind of took a break on the Grandmaster stuff last week. I wonder what I should go after next for that.
또 러브레터네?
The Grandmaster effect for Battle Astrologer would give me more attack power. Like when I'm doing my veteran dungeons. Like there's the unique effect right there, but we need to be a Grandmaster to have it. Yeah, let's go after Grandmaster Battle Astrologer then.
다음 분?
And we have CR dungeon for the normal dungeon. Perfect. Wait, where was I gonna go again? What do we got here? Other alchemists. And let them fight. Okay. Yeah, let's go to Tara Castle and get Grandmaster missions for Battle Astrologer. I want to start working towards that. Like right now, my goal is to get back into doing veteran runs like I was doing with Xanafiedlion. And Xanafiedlion is pretty much at the level where he can do that now. So now I'm just trying to improve his stats a little bit so he can get through them a little bit faster. Oh wait, did I pick Alchemist? Whoops. I think I picked Alchemist. Yeah, I did. Battle Astrologer's down here. That's alright, I guess we can do a quest for Battle Alchemist too. I'll have to do that eventually. Chat a mission. Not doing this one. Alright. Let's go ahead and switch gear here. And I want to switch back to Harmonic Saint because I want all my levels to go towards that at the moment. And then it'll be back to Explosive Vanguard after that. Welcome in, Saint Rats. Gonna do some Grandmaster missions. I was kind of lazy about Grandmaster missions last week. Spamming Thunder still works out great. Oh, that's a big monkey. As it turns out, like, monkey is another, like, another word for, like, a large amount of money. At least in, like, in Britain it is. Like, I think, like, monkey means, like, 500 pounds or something, under, like, certain context. I remember seeing that in a British sitcom once. Ooh, that's some range with that bow. Let's get back a little bit. Belita has some good arrows there. But now you have no one to protect you. Get those two. Not sure if those guys can use final hit, but I'm not gonna let them get close enough to find out. Okay, we'll go after him first. He's already pretty much out of health. I don't like Agnes. I think I don't like Agnes because like her quest is really annoying to get that one spell book to like learn one of the ranks of first aid. Okay, while we wait for these guys to take themselves out, actually, I should turn off, I should turn off performances. I usually do that while I'm streaming. let's just get this guy with Meteor, actually. We're pretty close to refresh there. Then a fully charged Thunder, and then a Snapcast Thunder. And we're done here. Perfect. Let's shove that up there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they have to show off in the next stream. Be interesting to see what quality of life updates we're gonna get. I'm also kind of wondering, like, what stream they'll choose to randomly talk about Mabinogi mobile too. Like, it probably won't be in tomorrow's or anything like that, but I imagine there'll be some sort of announcement on the Mabinogi page when they plan on, like, launching mobile or, like, pre-registration for it. Okay, we're gonna do a rebirth real quick. And then I'm gonna do my veteran dungeon. And if I hit level 200 before I finish that veteran dungeon, luckily I have like a forgetful potion today, so that'll help. Yeah, today we have Rundle Dungeon for the Veteran Dungeon. Where's that scythe at? And I need this orb. Yeah, but Rundle Dungeon is really cool looking. Like, It's one of my favorites, at least as far as looks go. Yeah, I think in like terms of looks, I really like the way like Coil Abyss and Rundle look in general. They just have like a really cool look to them. And then I also really like dungeons that have like a story to them. Like Longa Dungeon has those hieroglyphics and stuff that kind of tell a story, and so does like Albi Dungeon in Turnanag. Like the walls are clearly saying something about the history of that place. That's also really cool. Now where did I put that veteran pass? I never find anything in this inventory. Here it is. Yeah, like Longa has the evolution of the elves and the giants on those walls, like with like the people praying to like some sort of wind god, and like the and then like another group of people like praying to some sort of like demonic creature for like the giants or whatever. So it has like their history. I am a slow giant. I need to keep up. There we go, that'll help. It's one thing I do miss a little bit about Elf. They have like just such a great amount of natural movement speed. Well, the problem in my case is like Xanafiedlion has good, strong, like, lion legs, but, I mean, he's built like a tank. So, you can't expect a tank to move fast. But in exchange for movement speed, I mean, Xanafiedlion can actually take a lot of damage, like do a lot of damage. Final Strike actually is much stronger than I was expecting it to be. Also true, giants can carry humans and elves. Which is also kind of cool. Okay, floor 2 already. Okay, now I'm 200. We'll use this. It will reset. One enemy died and I go from 1 to 54. That's nice. Yeah, still nice. Fast way level though. This is great for my harmonic saint. Otaku, welcome into the stream. I'm clearing my veteran daily with Rudalis. Yeah, it's only been a few weeks. It happens though, like players get busy with stuff. Oh, and we have the boss key now, so the boss room must be pretty close then. Oh, there it is. Nice. Alright, that was good. And really quick, I got Rebirth too, because I'm not quite level 200 yet, but pay it 200 now, I won't get the most out of it. Alright, nice. We're level 45 now. So 5 more levels of Harmonic Saint. A little bit less than that, actually. A little bit more than 4. Let's go with our stealth look. I don't use that look for Xanafiedlion that much, but this was always part of the plan before I even created his character, so... to give him kind of like a lava cat robe look for like more stealth missions. There we go. How much longer is that buff gonna last? 28 minutes, yeah, we'll probably be done in that time. Glasses? Did you get new glasses for your character? Xanafiedlion doesn't wear glasses. So it probably would be helpful for keeping sand out of your eyes, like in a desert area. Oh yeah, I do still have those. I guess I could have him wear those instead. Alright, I'll use those instead of the mask. The real secret is Xanafiedlion wears those glasses when he's like really tired, because he gets really dark eyes when he's been staying up too late having too much coffee. So those glasses like make him look like he's more awake than he actually is. I also do have like another face accessory that like makes his eyes look really dark, like he hasn't slept for days. Okay, yeah, sorry, that was a lot of bard skills I had to level for Harmonic Saint. But, yeah, from what I saw with the dancer class in mobile, it sort of looks similar to the dancing talent they have in FF14. So I think they kind of copied FF14 with that one. I mean, like, I haven't played Dancer on FF14, though. I've only seen it, so I'm only going off of, like, what I've seen from, like, both sides. That's what it kind of feels like they're going for. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I think it's perfectly fine if MMOs copy each other and use each other for inspiration. Like, if Mabinogi blows up again, I think there's a lot other MMOs could learn from Mabinogi and what they do. Mabinogi does a lot of things right that actually really work out. There we go. Hello, enemies. There we go. I might get to level 47 Harmonic Saint in here. If I don't, I'll get very, very close to it. Oops, used that windmill a little too late there. Oh, I completely missed with that. Yeah, definitely. I feel like Battle Astrologer is good at, like, rounding up the enemies, and, like, you're good at taking them down with, like, your alchemic sharpshooter. Like, archery is good, but there are definitely a few skills in archery that kind of, like, leave you open to, like, close-up attacks. So it's good to have a little bit of combination of, like, close combat and, like, distance combat, because both of them have, like, different advantages for, like, being vulnerable to the enemy. Well, Dark Diviner's just good all around. I love that. I would be using Dark Diviner way more often, but I gotta level up these other Arcana. But there's still like a lot of magic attacks and Dark Diviner attacks that can leave you like wide open. It's only Thunderblight that's kind of cheap. Like magic is all about like attacking and then like kind of leaving you exposed. So you kind of have to like plan out your position. That's what I'm good at. I'm good at like planning out my position. Like, I don't really care if something takes me longer. I'll take the cheap way and find any nook and cranny to like hide in and figure out some sort of strategy to fry the enemy slowly. It's sort of like a badass tortoise. Like, that's what I identify with. I'm like a combination of like a tortoise and like a cat. Gotta move slow and efficiently. I mean, Roshi may very well be the strongest human on Earth. Some people say that Mr. Satan is actually pretty strong, considering that he's a human with, like, no special powers. But, like, I still think, like, Roshi is probably above him, and so is, like Krillin and Yamcha. Yeah, I gotta love the Turtle Hermit. I think Roshi even got like a few scenes in like Super, like they kind of brought him back as a fighter a little bit, because doesn't he like fight when like Frieza tries to invade Earth again? Yeah, I didn't get too far into Super because it's like, I feel like Super has really good fights, but the story is kind of lacking. Like they used up most of their good ideas. But like overall the fights are good and the overall story is like decent, I feel like. I also want to go back to watching Daima as well, because I think they brought back Super Saiyan 4 and Daima. And like, I've seen pictures of that and I want to get back to that and figure out what that's all about. Which I'm not against. I like Super Saiyan 4. I think it's one of the most creative transformations they ever did. Like, a lot of people don't like Dragon Ball GT. I love it. I think it's one of the best Dragon Ball series out there. I don't care if it's just, like, completely canon or not. Like, oh no, it's not completely canon, but like, the creators still influenced a lot of the ideas for it. Like, who cares? Like, watch it or don't. I like it for what it is. I will agree with the fans that, like, the Dragon Ball hunt for the Black Star Dragon Balls is kind of boring. They were kind of trying to recreate like a classic Dragon Ball feeling, venturing from planet to planet, and it kind of worked, but it didn't fully work. It doesn't really get interesting until they go to that mechanical planet that Giru's from. Like, that's when the Dragon Ball hunt got interesting. But like, Baby was an incredibly interesting villain. Like, what a clever idea to like have a villain use like the Z fighters against each other like that. I especially liked the Shadow Dragons arc, too. Like, that was really cool, showing that, like, there were consequences to wishing too much. And, like, the way most of their designs were done was also really badass. And, like, Nova Shinron was, like, influenced by the good in Goku because he was the 4-star ball, so he was, like, kind of the only good one. And let's just be completely real for a second here, too. Like, SS4 Gogeta was the first Super Saiyan God. Because when you see SS4 Gogeta, it has, like, that sparkly, like, godlike aura. And plus, he was up against, like, Omega Shinron, so he's basically up against someone of Shinron's strength and made him look like a child. Yeah, so, like, I think whatever anyone thinks of GT, I think that, like, it still brings a lot to the table as, like, a Dragon Ball series in general. What I kind of heard was that once Dragon Ball content dried up, like after Dragon Ball Z, before Super came out, is like everyone was like really desperate for like Dragon Ball content, and then like some of the hardcore fans actually gave GT a try and were like, hey, this isn't as bad as we thought. They were just being stubborn about it. The one thing I didn't like about GT, though, was how underused Pan was. I think if I had, like, a big complaint about GT, it was how they didn't use her to her full potential at all. As, like, a character. Like, I think they could have... I think they should have given Pan, like, a more teenage Gohan look or a short-haired Videl look instead, and they should have, like, made her a Super Saiyan and all that. That would have been a lot cooler. Yeah, I mean, like, Videl had talent. Like, Videl wasn't a pushover like her father. She learned how to fly. And being, like, Gohan's kid, she should have been badass. One of the fastest ways to get through like the entire Dragon Ball Z storyline too is I played the Legacy of Goku games for the Game Boy Advance. They had Legacy 1 and 2, and then they had Boo's Fury. Like, they do a pretty good job going through, like, most of the events in Dragon Ball Z with just kind of skimming on some of the smaller details. Kind of miss those games. That's right, keep them on ice. What you gonna do? You gonna attack? Yeah, you're not gonna attack. There we go. Easy. I think I have a few more skills to take up. Let's see. Oh, not quite yet. So we're still level 46 then. Wait, what do I have for shadow missions again? We have, wasn't it like other alchemists or something? Yeah. Let's go over to Tara real quick, and then I'll do a rebirth. I think I'll mostly use magic for here, but really quick I gotta rebirth, reset my level. I'll try and pull some unlimited Shadow Mission passes too. It's kind of random on if I'll get one on any day except for Friday. But I'll give it a try. Probably pull at least one. Okay, level 47, so let's have a look at that. Oh, nothing can go up right now, so... Level 48, level 48, level 48, 48... So, yeah, nothing until 48. That'll do. Probably gonna use magic here. Oh right, this is one where we have to wait for them to spawn. Center room. Don't forget about this room back here. Have these guys too. There we go. Oh, one of these rooms again. Done. Meteor has so many nice cheats like that. Okay, let me see if I can get past real quick. I'm gonna get some random items. There we go, there's one. That way we can do let them fight on... Oh, this one. Okay, I know which one this is. We'll do this on Elite. This is the one in the farm fields. Yeah, it's kind of random if I can draw like a pass like on a day that isn't Friday, but sometimes it's possible. Got these zombies. We have to, like, they have to get hit by the explosion, and then that weakens their defense, and then they can be taken down by normal attacks. Yeah, that's how this works. So once the zombie's been hit by that, then they're vulnerable. It's also why Crisis Escape is kind of useful here too. You just do that. And we can fry him. Okay, I'm gonna get these guys exposed. And then these guys too. There's two more. And then one more over here. Okay, they should all be vulnerable now. Nice. Oh, whoops. Up this way. Wherever there is a torch lit, that is where we are summoned. I don't think the Shadow Wizards have the same immunity. You should be able to just take them right out. Come on up here. There you are. Got that symbol on the ground. Now we can just take him out like that. Now for the commander. I mean, I may have pulled like a pass for my VIP thing anyway. Like, these expire in 24 hours, so I don't mind using mine. If you want to use yours, that's cool too. I'll just use my pass. This dungeon is still pretty easy, even on like hard mode. Like, I think this is the easiest veteran dungeon too. I do like this like version of it though, how moss has grown all over it. Kind of cool looking. Yeah, pretty easy. Like, I think if I was gonna do a Baltane mission, I'd have to do that solo, or Dan tests, I'd have to do that solo, but like, if you want to run like Tex or something, I can do that. Alright, I'm gonna focus on Dan tests for a bit, but thanks for the runs. It's fun teaming up once in a while. I really should get back to my Dan tests. I kind of took like a break from Grandmaster stuff and Dan tests last week because I burned myself out a little bit on that before. But yeah, I should get back into it. Like, I want to get healing up to Dan 3. I should probably take up my Battle Astrologer to the final Dan ranks too. Two more levels and we're done with Harmonic Saint. Wait a minute, let's see. Those are for speech bubbles. Do I have a Baltane? Do I have a crystal for Baltane stuff? I don't think I do. I don't really feel like buying one, but I could do a little bit of Baltane really fast. Got a bunch of crap in my inventory I gotta delete too. Okay, let's rebirth. We'll get nowhere to run past, I'll get as high as I can without using a crystal. And then, like, we'll do this for a little bit, get as far as we can on Harmonic Saint, then do the Dan tests. I think there's only one more Harmonic Saint skill to rank up, like at level 50 or whatever. Okay, there we go. Push that to 60. And let's go to Avalon Gate real fast. Oh wait, I do have a 3 times Baltane Crystal. I didn't see it up here. I don't know why I can navigate through Nezumiko's huge inventory like it's effortless, and like all my other streaming characters, it's like I can't figure out where anything is. Okay, well, we're gonna get to level 200 for sure then. There's the pass. Use that buff too, that'll give me more XP. Let's go over here. Alright, we're done here. Let's get out. Nice, we're level 49. I have to leave here to rebirth for some reason. Don't know why we can't just rebirth at the Avalon Gate, but it doesn't let you. And then one more of these. Nice. So yeah, we're pretty close now. A little bit more than halfway to level 50. Let's go back in. How much longer is that buff gonna last? 7, 8 minutes? That should be fine. Yeah, let's get a Beltane pass from here, why not? Finish this Arcana out once and for all. Don't have a crystal this time, but that's no big deal. Okay, that's good enough. We're level 50 now, so I don't really care about finishing it. There we go, rank 1. So 7 MP, 7 intelligence, and 3 dexterity. The MP is nice, but the intelligence should boost up my magic attacks a little bit, I think. Forgot to put away my tuned flute last time. There we go. And time to switch Arcana as well. Like, now we have to get Explosive Vanguard up a little bit. I guess this gives, like, MP buffs, stamina buffs, and strength buffs. I guess the MP buffs will be good for my magic. Doesn't hurt to have more. I should try Explosive Vanguard in the Veteran Dungeons later, because like when I first tested it out at like level 1 or 2, it did pretty good. Has a lot of strength behind it. Okay, back to E-Main. Let's do Dan tests for the rest of the day, I think. And then that'll be good. Let's go and rebirth. Alright, quick break to get some water, and then I'm going to do these stand tests. Okay, let's get to these Dan tests. So, what am I gonna do today? I have a couple of different options. Like, I could do the Dan tests for healing. That's one thing that needs to be done. What's wrong with this stupid thing? Okay, why aren't you showing these top skills when I hover over them? Come on. Working? There we go. So we're halfway done with this stand test. I need to get an SS rank on it again. I did it once, and then I failed like 2 or 3 times when I was trying to get the second attempt. I also need to take up Ice Bolt and Firebolt for like their Dan ranks. How are we doing in battle astrology here? We got past 2 tests for one of these. Take it up. Astral Reeve Dan 3 is such a pain in the butt. Maybe what I'll do is I'll take I'll take Ice Bolt or Firebolt to Dan 1, take Healing to Dan 3, and then try and take one of these 3 skills to Dan 3 as well. That'd be 4 tests in total. Okay, well let's start with healing. Gotta get 12k points. Got all this crap off there. I think we just really need to... I didn't set it there, I didn't even click on it. Come on. What are you doing with that? This game is being really buggy right now. Okay, would you stop setting it there? I'm not putting it there. For some reason it really wants me to keep it there. That's not where I want it. Wow. The game is being a major pain in the butt. I don't want the healing skill there, I want it on F4. There we go, finally. At last a victory. No, I'm very stubborn about where I like my skills. I kind of wish they would just, like, leave all your skills where they are and just fade out or remove the ones that you're not allowed to use. But, like, I have to have my skills a certain way or else it, like, really throws me off guard. I could probably live with like healing being on a different button, but I wouldn't like it. Something about that would bother the minor OCD that I have. Oh crap, he killed it. Okay, we have to redo the test. It's kind of tricky because if you let the bird die, then you lose points. But like the lower you let their health get, the better it is for your points. So you kind of have to like find a balance. Oh, did I reach into that playlist? Do the Fantastic Melody stuff then. Okay, is it gonna be picky about where I put healing this time? Well, over here it doesn't care. Does it care if I do it this time? Yeah, okay. Huh. That's weird. On the lower bar it's like magnetic, it just automatically fits into place there if I hover over it. Ah yeah, Nez's homestead was my biggest homestead project. I put a lot of hours into doing events and stuff, and like all the homestead props ended up there. Most of that stuff is just free stuff from events, like only a few of them are actually things I paid an X for, like maybe 2 or 3 props. Yeah, feel free to loot that herb garden as much as you want, like I never use the thing. Like, geez, I haven't looted that thing in over 2 weeks. Kinda wish they would let us plant antidote herbs, but we can't quite do that yet. Those are the only kind we can't grow. Yeah, good idea, get your life skills up. Come on, bird. There we go. Gotta get 6k points in a little over 2 minutes. 2.5 minutes. Come on, bear, I need you to do something. That bird's kicking his butt, which is bad for me because I need the bird to get injured. Wait, where'd he go? Come on, come on, injure it. There we go. Got 9k points. I feel like I'm gonna be just a few points too short this time. It's kind of annoying because this is partly RNG because, like, I do need the bear to actually injure the bird. Oh, we were like 300 points short, just a little bit more and we would have got that. But not quite. See, like, some time was wasted because the bird was just kicking the bear's ass. And then when the bear got defeated completely, well then, we had to wait for the new bear to spawn. That wasted about 5 seconds. I wonder if I can heal the bear so the bear doesn't completely die. I don't think I can, but I'll try. Because it's very inconvenient to have him die. That wastes like 5 to 10 seconds. I'm gonna keep trying one more. We just need to pass one more time and I get Dan 3 healing. Very carefully. This is all about precision. There! Perfect. Alright, let's go again. Can I heal the bear? Why can't I heal the bear? That sucks. Be a lot easier if I could heal him too. Okay, the more injured the bear is, the more injured the chick is, the better it is for my healing, so... It's better if I let him get hurt more, but it's also a little bit riskier. Oh, now he's dead. So see, like that's kind of the problem. If I risk letting his health stay low, then I risk him dying. Up there. There we go. Okay, let's go again. Did it once, I can do it again. See, they're not even doing anything, they're just wasting my time. You two can attack or not? And he's dead. That's bad. These two are messing with me. I wonder if I can attack the bear myself. Not that I would want to. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I think I can attack the bear. But there's no point in doing that, because the sooner he dies, the worse it is for me. Go on, attack! What are you two waiting for? And he's dead again. Crap. How we doing on money? Oh yeah, money's not an issue. Well, not rich, but certainly well off enough to afford a couple of Dan tests. I won't be rich until that bunny gotcha rolls around. Those rabbits are where it's at, the black market rabbit trade. Yeah, you should. I mean, that's the best way to earn money. Like, pet gotchas and doll bag gotchas are the best ones. They're way more profitable than any other ones. Come on, don't just be buzzing around. Attack. I need these points. And these other birds are kind of getting in the way. Okay, we got about 2 minutes to make 6k more points. I wonder if I can do it. Come on, come on. There we go. Not gonna let MP be the thing that kills this stand test for me. Okay, spawn the next bear, let's go. Get him, get him, get him, get him! Come on, what are you waiting for? I need those points! There we go. Injure the bird! Injure the bird! There we go. Oh, we did it, finally, with 11 seconds to spare. Finally, I don't have to do this anymore. So, healing, Dan 3. That's nice. First character I've ever done this on. So, healing goes up from 88 to 101 to 97 and 106, and recovers wounds by 4, goes up to recover wounds by 5. Okay, let's do something for battle astrology. Let's try maybe Stellar Surge. That could be fun. Don't need this other crap. We just want this one right here in case they swarm me. And let's put healing potions there. Perfect. And that's why we have that. Gremlins are real annoying to deal with. Wow, the monsters are just being a real pain today. I mean, like, I'm on my second Dan test for the day, and I also have 2 coupons to do 2 additional ones. So I've only passed 1 today. Yeah, those others were just attempts. I wasn't passing them. Well, despite all these enemies really picking on me, like, we're doing pretty good. Maybe I should have put Windmill on just in case, but oh well. That's not the direction I sent that in. Stellar Surge is kind of cool how it does like that, like, cut. It's sort of like a cut in One Piece, where like you can cut a ship in half from a distance without making direct contact. I read in the forums that Battle Astrologer got kind of nerfed a little bit, so I don't know if that's part of the quality of life changes we're about to get, but I guess they made it a little bit weaker or something, so we'll have to see how that turns out. Oh, I'm sure Astrologer will get an Arcana at some point. Like, I'm sure it'll be included in something. Not quite good enough this time. That's because the enemies were swarming me a little bit. They could combine, what if they combined Battle Astrologer with Ninja? And then we could, like, throw our scythe, sort of like that one elf guy does with his. We could have like an attack where we could like throw our scythe, or like a Shadow Cloak skill where we just like vanish and then like move through the enemies, like it's like using a hide skill, and then it ends up cutting up a bunch of enemies. She from Mabinogi? I've never heard of her character before. Honestly, sounds like a character that could be in like Kingdom Hearts or something. Oh, were they in the second game then? Were they one of the nobodies? Because like, I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 2 in 10 years. Yeah, I might remember them vaguely if I like saw a video or something, but off the top of my head, I don't really remember. I remember like Axel, and I also remember the member that also played the guitar too. Those are like the main two that I remember from that game. They also made like a DS game about like about Roxas and like working for like the organization or whatever. Like I still have that DS game. I never beat it. I think I have a strategy guide for that sitting around here somewhere too. No, it wasn't Chain of Memories. It was they made like a DS game specifically about being members of the Organization 13 and going through it. Yeah, they have like a DS game for it. Hang on a second, I think I know exactly where the strategy guide is, so like, let me see if I can get the game title. Yeah, it was on the shelf, I thought it was. It's like Kingdom Hearts 358/2 days. It basically covers like all the time that Sora is asleep and like what Roxas does during his time in the organization with that black-haired girl and Axel. You get to play through like Twilight Town and stuff. Didn't get very far in it though. Yeah, I thought it was alright. But the main Kingdom Hearts games that I played were like 1 and 2 and Birth by Sleep. I played those 3 the most, and then I played Union X, the phone game, which essentially covers like the details about the Keyblade War. Oh yeah, same. Like, I don't know a lot of the details. I mean, I know they remade Kingdom Hearts 2 1,000 times over to include a bunch of extras that I didn't really care about, but like, yeah, they really expanded on the world of it. Like, I just know the basic storyline. Don't really have too much time to invest in all of it. Yeah, let's give this another try. Need that too? Yeah. Ow. These enemies are really not nice. There we go. Hey! There we go. Come and get me. There you go. Oops. And that's why we go after these guys first, because their thunder is kind of annoying. Jeez, these wisps have health. Good thing they're not very smart at attacking. Oh, thanks for that. Well, I'll skip both of you at the same time then. Okay, fine. Don't let me go over there. Oh, that should have gotten the one behind, too. Well, come on, then. Where's the other one at? Nope. Oh, there's one more over here. Come on. Oh, fun. Oh, this next part's easy because we have rats now. So it's all about getting to here. We're about 2k short. Let's go again. I think I'll try one or two more times and then I'll call it quits. Oh cool, I actually get to wear my glasses during the Dan test. I guess face accessories and like anything you're wearing on your head, like your ears, are the only things that stay. Just now noticed that. Actually, I wonder. I want to try something a little different this time. Yeah, try putting these on 4 potions. And then maybe I'll try bringing them all together with Gravity Well. Because I don't think Gravity Well does very much damage. We could give that a shot. Because if I could pull them together, then I could hit more at once, is what I'm kind of thinking. Oh wait, never mind, that doesn't pull them around. That just kind of... not in here anyway. But that does help me move places. Okay, yeah, I guess that's sort of handy. Oh, that fish was definitely in the line of fire. Okay, now we have over a minute. This might be our chance. About 300 points too short. Oh well. Yeah, that gravity pull thing works better than I thought. Well, there's always next time. I'm mabbied out. Alright, let's wrap things up here for the day. And, I don't know, I guess I'll do the same crap tomorrow. Just more Dan tests, more dailies, stuff like that. Doesn't really matter.